welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm in a good mood, I'm in bed, I'm nice and comfy, I've got my blanket around me, and it's such an exciting video because I'm 30 weeks pregnant, which means I've got 10 weeks to go. I can't believe it. It literally feels like I'm about to give birth any minute now. Next week I'm going to be in single digits and I'm so excited. I just can't wait to meet him. So I wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys, have a little bit of an update on how I'm feeling, how everything's going. Like I said, I'm 30 weeks pregnant, so I've gone through my second trimester and I really wanted to show you guys a bump update because that's something that I haven't been doing throughout this pregnancy. So my first trimester I was really at home, didn't go out. We were in lockdown due to COVID and I really just kept to myself and didn't take many photos of my bump, which I'm really upset about now looking back at it. I wish I'd taken more photos, but I did push myself to take a couple of photos. So I'm going to pop them up on the screen now just to show you guys the transformation that my bump's gone through. Before I do that though, I do want to say that everything I talk about in this video is my experience. It does not mean that your pregnancy is going to be exactly the same as mine. The weight gain that I've had, stretch marks, everything is all my experience, and I don't want you guys to base your pregnancy on everything that I've gone through because everybody's different, every pregnancy is different. So the first photo that I want to show you guys is when I was 13 weeks, and honestly I can't even see a bump there. It's like the smallest little bump, and I just finished my first trimester then, so I had been very unwell. I'd actually lost some weight and I just really wasn't feeling myself, and you can really see just a tiny little bump, but it hadn't really popped out there, so I was still able to hide it very easily. The next photo, which is a big jump, is when I was 21 weeks pregnant. So even there, honestly, the bump is still quite small. I didn't pop out really until I would say I was 27 weeks, where I really couldn't hide it anymore. But at 21 weeks, I was still able to hide it. People couldn't tell I was pregnant. I was still able to wear jeans. I can't wear jeans anymore. No way. There is no way I can fit in my jeans. And the next photo that I'll show you guys is when I was 26 weeks pregnant. So like I said, this is definitely when it popped out. You can see my belly there. It's a lot bigger. I'm wearing a tight dress and I was walking around and I knew people knew that I was pregnant. Not that I was trying to hide it or anything, but I couldn't hide it even if I wanted to. So that was 26 weeks pregnant, and now I'll show you guys what my belly's looking like. 30 weeks, it's been 4 weeks since that photo. This is what I currently look like at 30 weeks pregnant. As you can see, it's a huge difference from my 26 week photo update, but it's okay, I am loving it. I love my little bump, and baby is very healthy in here. He's got a lot of space, still got a lot of growing to do. But yeah, this is what I currently look like. So that is the transformation that my body has gone through from 13 weeks to 30. The biggest thing that I would say that I have learned so far from this pregnancy is just loving my body and the changes that it's going through, because when you're pregnant you have no control of the changes that is happening in your body, outside of your body. Just everything is kind of out of your control. You can control it to a bare minimum, so you can, you know, diet, exercise, do as much as you can, but there are changes that are going to happen that you can't control, and that is something that I've been working on and I've been loving, and I'm just learning to love the bump and love my body as it is and every little thing that comes with pregnancy. So talking about that is second trimester and how it's been for me. If you didn't watch my first trimester recap video, I will link that down below. My first trimester was so hard. Like honestly, if anyone went through a hard first trimester and vomited their guts out, it was me. It was difficult. So I was excited to be in my second trimester, and it is so much easier. So much easier. Everyone tells you second trimester is your glowing trimester, it's fun, it's when you're in the honeymoon stage, and they are correct. It is so much easier. Not every day is easy. There are a lot of things that your body will go through that make your second trimester hard, but it's definitely, I would say for me, I had more energy, I felt better, and I've enjoyed this trimester so much more than my first. So I'll start off by talking about some cravings that I've had in my second trimester, what my diet's been like, what I've been eating. So I haven't really been able to go to any doctors and get help on nutrition, what I should be doing throughout my second trimester because of COVID, but that's fine. I've really just kind of trusted myself and just done what I thought was best for myself and what I could do. So with cravings, I didn't really get many cravings. I have really gained an appetite this trimester though. I am so hungry, like all the time, and I think that's just one of my biggest changes. Apart from that, I've kind of just kept to a normal diet. I'd say I'm eating fish maybe 3 times a week. I am vegetarian though, so that is something that I have managed to keep going throughout this pregnancy, is not eat any meat. I do take iron pills though, just to help baby, because I can get enough iron inside of me. So I did get a blood test and they said I was low in iron, so I take iron pills. And then aside from that, I do eat fish and I eat lots of vegetables, and I'm just trying to keep baby healthy with what I know is best, but no one's recommended anything to me. I haven't seen anyone, and please just make sure that you eat what you think is best for you or what you've been recommended. To follow on with my diet is exercise. So my first trimester I did no exercise whatsoever. I couldn't get out of bed. I was honestly like a potato in bed. I did not move. And in my second trimester I did try to get out a bit more, just because I had so much more energy. I've been feeling so much better, and one thing that I've been doing is just going out for walks. And I think everyone's kind of going through that stage where you are walking a lot more, because with COVID, being in lockdown and you can't go anywhere else, you're just walking. Well, I can see my neighbours out walking every day and everyone around me is walking, so that's one thing that I've definitely picked up. One thing that walks has also helped me with is the pain that my body is going through with all these changes. So like I mentioned, my stomach is growing, baby needs space to grow, and that does put on extra weight on my body and it adds a lot of pain. So when you first start growing, how can I explain this? It's like someone grabs your skin and pulls it as hard as they can to get a baby to grow inside your tummy. Like, it was so painful for me. I had really painful growing pains, and now that I would say I'm grown to a good size and I've got a good amount of weight on my body, my back, my hips, my knees, oh, it's so painful. My mum always complains about her back being painful, and I'm always like, Mum, that's old age, what are you gonna do? Stop complaining. And now I'm the one that's complaining all the time, and she's saying it to me, Steph, it's just pregnancy, what are you gonna do? Stop complaining. But honestly, it is so painful. My back just is killing me. Like, I can't explain how bad I want a massage, but I can't get a massage right now, so I am doing things like walking to try help that, and it does help, it really does. And I think that's just something that you have to experience, is the pain that your body will go through growing, because it is a big change that your body goes through. So talking about the pain and the amount of weight that I've gained, I don't want to talk about numbers on my channel, because I think that the number that you see on the scale is just a number. It has no importance to me whatsoever, but I'll just tell you guys roughly how much weight I've put on throughout this pregnancy. I've still got a lot of weight to go, like a lot of more growing. 10 weeks to go, baby is gonna double in size, I think. So this is not gonna be my final number, but I've currently put on almost 10 kgs. So I'm getting there. It's a big change, but I'm fine with it as long as baby's healthy, as long as I'm healthy. The number, like I said, doesn't matter to me whatsoever, and I'm sure I'm going to put on a lot more weight. Okay, so I did also want to show you guys some of my pregnancy must-haves throughout the second trimester. very first one is bio oil. So I've been putting this on my body since the very first day of my second trimester. I tried it on my first trimester, but the smell just made me so sick. So I've only put it on my second trimester. I put it day and night, and I'm doing this to prevent any stretch marks that I might get. I expect my body to get stretch marks, but so far I haven't got any. So I've been putting that twice a day. Seems to be working. I'm not sure for how long it's gonna work. But yeah, I guess if I could just prevent it, then why not? I also wanted to talk about cellulite, because that's one thing that I've experienced, which I've never experienced before. I've got cellulite all under my lower bum area and my upper thigh area, and I'm just kind of rolling with it. There's nothing I can do about it so far. Maybe it's going to go away when I'm back to my fully exercised self after giving birth. Maybe it's gonna stay there forever. It's fine. It's part of my new body and I'm embracing my cellulite. But yes, another pregnancy hack is this pregnancy pillow, and it is amazing. They are so expensive. Like, if you find a cheap pregnancy pillow that's comfy, then take it. This one cost me 100 New Zealand dollars, but for me it was worth every penny. It's helped so much. So how it works is you kind of wrap it around yourself like this, and then your leg goes on top here, and then the other one's under there, and it keeps you on your side because you're not supposed to sleep on your back. And oh, this is life-saving. I love my pregnancy pillow. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these if you can. Probably not the end of the world if you can't. I'm sure you can put another, like if you got a spare pillow, you could just put that in between your knees, get some behind your back to prevent you from rolling on your back. There's other ways around it, but for me this has just been the easiest thing. That's kind of everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. I really wanted to make this video nice and casual. As you can see, I'm in bed just chilling, and I just wanted to say that your second trimester gets better. Pregnancy is hard, and if you are currently pregnant, then you are a Wonder Woman, because it is so difficult. It's tiring, it's sore, there's changes happening that you might not like but you end up loving, and that's okay. Everyone's experience is going to be different, and so you just keep doing you and just be proud of yourself. I'm so proud of how far I've come along, how good I'm doing. I'm just proud that I'm, you know, growing this baby inside of me. He's healthy. So yeah, just wanted this video just to talk about some positive things, you know, that you can look forward to if you're just in your first trimester and you're looking at this video for what your second trimester might look like. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can watch all my next videos coming. I will try and upload every week until baby comes, and every week after baby comes, and keep updating you guys with how everything is going. But for now, this is going to be the end of this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!